Hi there Libra, thank you for joining me for your monthly forecast for April. This month continues to have a focus on your relationship sector, with the Sun staying in this department until the 19th. But on the 4th, Mercury, the planet of communication, which has been twisting backwards for 3 weeks, starts to go forwards, but in your sector of obligations. And that remains a complex area for you for the whole of April. This is because Mars continues to surf its way through what's known as your 12th solar house. It's going to be opposite Neptune all that time. It's very hard to get to grips with the facts, the reality of a situation, because Neptune's a very shimmering energy, and Mars can be quite an explosive and moody energy in that area. So your moods could be a bit up and down, but if you're attracted to somebody and they're not really coming back with a firm position, it really could be quite psychologically bad for you. And what I feel that's important for you, as much as you can be such a giver, it's also vitally important you give to yourself. And one of the ways you can do this is by getting fitter. Use the more competitive edge of the Sun and the precision of Mercury through to the middle of the month to be a bit more tuned up about your needs. And certainly looking after your nervous system is a good way to start. That can come down to diet, as much fresh fruit and vegetables as possible, nuts, make sure the minerals in your body are good, and if you can, try to get some more gentle exercise. Once Mars goes direct on the 14th, I do feel a burden will start to come off your shoulders. And also, once Mercury moves back into your sector of relating around that time and goes side by side with Uranus again, like it has in March, I do feel that this is going to be the time when you're going to want to throw off any limitations. So if you're in a relationship which is really not good for you psychologically, you might start to prepare yourself for an end point. And that can come in the last 10 days of this month. The Sun moves on the 20th, I beg your pardon, joined by a new moon on the 21st. And this is an area which is very much to do with starts and beginnings. And you're going to want to take a much firmer grip on your life direction. But you can also make some sudden and really quite compulsive moves. Also, you can become more interested in the psychological side of life. Things in metaphysics, like the tarot or psychic phenomena, can become very, very compelling for you. And in a prosaic sense, you're going to want to marshal your resources as effectively as possible. But as the month draws to a close and May starts to emerge, Mars and Neptune are going to start to prise apart, and that's when you're really going to start to feel much, much lighter. But this can be a month when significant changes occur, and with Venus working its way through your sector of exploration and truth, I do feel anything to do with travel, visiting places of scenic beauty, or being with someone who really does spark with you. And that's very, very possible both in around about the 10th day of the month and also in week 3, then that can be very positive. But unfortunately, the Sun goes opposite Saturn in week 3 too. So you just need to be conscious that whoever you're getting on with, it's good for you as well. It's not just a case of they're happy, you need to be happy as well. This is the lesson that Saturn's been teaching you over the last 2 years, and it's going to potentially teach you that again this month. So do be assertive about maintaining your boundaries if someone's not being as respectful as they could be. It's been a pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.